And blast off. We're live. We're back again. And this voice you hear is just me, Jessica Northey. But that's Ashliegh Lisset you're seeing right there. I'm going to let Jen introduce her. But you are watching Twangout, and I am Jessica Northey. Use pound CMchat on Twitter to ask us questions. That's pound CMchat, our hashtag. And Jen, hit it, girl.
I'm really excited to introduce Ashliegh. I interviewed her a while back. She's the sweetest girl in the world. She began singing at a young age, and her father was killed during Operation Iraqi Freedom, and she used music as an escape. And at that point, she began traveling to and from Nashville and took on songwriting as well. Carrie Underwood is one of her biggest idols, and she was fortunate enough to get to record one of Carrie's songs as her first single, which stayed on Sirius XM, the Highway's Top 30 for 6 straight weeks. And Ashliegh has some really exciting news, so I'll let her tell you the rest. But without further ado, here's Ashliegh Lisset.
Woo! Yay!
Hi.
Hey,
I'm not
Ashliegh.
used to the corner. Hi.
Where are you?
At home in Texas.
What part of Texas are you in?
Dallas.
Welcome.
Yeah.
So you have exciting news. Well, should we leave with the exciting news, or do we want to like tease it a little bit? Or Jen, I'm going to let you kind of run this show.
No, we're going to tease it a little bit. And we're going to start with, Ashliegh, I mentioned a little bit about your background, but can you tell us really how you got started? I know there's a really emotional and interesting story behind you, so if you don't mind, could you please share that?
Yeah. I've been singing my entire life since my mom always says I was singing before I could talk, which is very cliche. And when I was about 8 or 9, my dad went into the war. And, of course, he was killed in Iraq in action. And I was 11 years old at that time. And it was really hard for me, as I think it would be any other child, to just, lose a parent. That's never easy. And I just found healing in music. It just became one of those things where I was not leaving the house without my iPod. I was constantly singing. And through that whole first year, it really kind of brought me back to life, to be quite honest. I don't know where I would be without music. It's something that I have to do every single day because I definitely enjoy doing it. And when I had the opportunity to go to Nashville through a vocal coach a few years later, I just got in that recording studio, like that little booth, and I was like, I know this is what I'm going to do. So it's definitely a very tragic situation, but through that situation, I found my calling in life, and I'm happy doing this every single day.
What a beautiful story. I just have to say, I know you're kind of new, are new into the Nashville, country music scene. You're starting out. The stream just, is going crazy with people that want to know stuff about you. I'm going to give a couple shout outs to these people because Courtney Earhart, Larry Barr, Cassandra, it just says Cassandra, Gray Ocean's Ham, Alana Clark, okay, Scott Colvin, who was in here earlier and having a little bit of video difficulties, but they're all saying hi to you. And Courtney wants to know, what was it like getting to sing a song that Carrie Underwood wrote?
Oh, it was exciting, but I was obviously very scared because it's Carrie Underwood, and I wanted just to make the song as perfect as I possibly could. I wanted to live up to the expectation, and it was such a great song. And plus having Hillary Lindsey and Luke Laird as writers on the song as well. I mean, they're huge writers in Nashville. So more than anything, I just wanted this song to be top-notch and amazing. And then when I released it, a lot of people really liked it. And, as Jen said, it stayed in the top 30 or top 45 on the Highway. And that was really exciting because that was my first single, and it charted the first week. And so it was really exciting, but definitely nerve-wracking.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I'll let Jen, or no, Scotty, you get to ask a question, and then I'll come back over to you guys' Twitter. Don't worry.
Yeah, so you got to record a song that was written by Carrie. Who would you like to go out on the road with if you could choose anybody?
Carrie Underwood. Carrie Underwood. Or Cole Swindell, because I have been loving his music. So those are probably my top two for female and male. That's who I would love to go on the road with.
Oh, okay. So have you gotten to meet Carrie? Alana Clark wants to know.
No, I have not, and hopefully I get the chance to. But I might cry when I do.
Okay, I know. Oh, I can imagine. And then Larry Barr. Okay, we just answered that. Cassandra, who are some of your musical influences?
Carrie Underwood, of course, is a very big influence. Sarah Evans, I love Sarah Evans, and Martina McBride. Jason Aldean too, because he's definitely very rockin', and I like to have a little rock in my music. Those are probably my favorite ones, and Miranda Lambert too. I love Miranda Lambert.
I do too. Okay, so Jen, or
Yes.
Tim or Jen, when do you guys go?
I'm ready for her. You had, like we said, a lot of success with your first single. You have another single coming out. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, we actually teased that, I think at the beginning of this week, that I will be releasing a new radio single, and I'm super excited about it. I can't say which one it is yet, but rest assured it will be tweeted and Facebooked and everything, and I'm so excited about it. It's one of my favorite songs in the entire world, so it gives somebody everything, a little thing to look forward to.
Tim.
Ashliegh, what is the feeling like going to Nashville for the first time from the perspective of being a new artist about to record for the first time?
It was very nerve-wracking because I had never recorded anything in my life, let alone in a real studio. And so it was really hard for me when I first went in there because, you spend several hours in there, and I was so nervous. I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this. My voice is going to be gone. And my voice was gone at the end of the day. But I realized that I love doing that, and time literally flies. But it was definitely a very nerve-wracking experience, especially when you were new to it, as I was. I was only 15, so I was definitely very scared that I was not going to live up to people's expectations at all.
Okay, I'll jump in again. You just signed with William Morris. How does it feel to be in the same agency as so many huge names before you?
It's exciting. And I could not have imagined that would ever happen. There's several booking agencies, and I didn't know which one was going to want me and where I was going to go. And it just so happened that William Morris listened to my interview while I was in Nashville back in February when I did the morning interview with Stormy Warren. And it just so happened that somebody that worked there heard me, and they were like, you know what? We want you. And so it was definitely really exciting, and I was so happy when I got to announce it because it was like I have so much news that I've been trying to tell people, but I've been trying to spread it out just to get people excited. So I'm definitely excited about it.
I am, let's see, hold on a second. I was going to go back over to Twitter. Someone just asked the bestest question, and it was, oh, here we go. Alana Clark said, if you could hop on a plane right now, where would you go and why? I love that question.
If I could hop on a plane right now?
Yeah.
Well, if it was here, see, that's a hard one because it's like, is it in the U.S.? Is it just anywhere?
Anywhere. I think they're saying if you could just hop on, go girl.
If I could hop on a plane and go anywhere, I'd probably go to Greece because I've never been, and it just looks really pretty, and I see pictures all over Twitter all the time. And I really like to go. Or New York. I miss it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas.
Are you? Oh, okay. And you're young, right? You're
19.
19. Oh my gosh. Are you just? So you just probably recently graduated from high school.
Mm-hmm. I graduated last year. I'm about to finish my first year of college.
That's what I was gonna say. So you're in. Wow. What's that? What is it like trying to go to school and have a career and do all this?
I thought it was going to be really hard at first because, of course, I'm home, so I go to community college. But I only go twice a week. So it's like I go twice a week and I'm there all day, but I get to come home and the other, 3 days during the week, I get to focus on music, on writing, and I can sing all day and tweet and Facebook my fans because we like to talk on Twitter all the time. So it's definitely not as hard as I thought. But I finished my last week. I have my finals next week, so that should be exciting.
Aw. Jen or Tim or Scotty, go ahead and pop in.
Yeah.
Are there any songwriters out there that you are thinking, it would be amazing if I got to record something that they had a hand in writing?
Ooh, good question.
See, normally I would say Hillary Lindsey or Luke Laird, but I have that.
Or Carrie Underwood.
So I'm actually going to write with a new songwriter. I am so excited. I Facebooked it, I believe yesterday, a few days ago, with Zach Malloy, who's actually written some things for Carrie and a whole bunch of other people. And so I'm so excited, and I got a chance to listen to some of his music, and it is right up my alley. I'm so excited. And I keep looking at Tim because that is my dad's name, so that's a little weird.
All good men are named Tim, and on that subject, Ashley, I do think we should say thank you for your father's service and honor that as well.
Thank you.
While we're on that subject, actually, I know that you have an involvement with Folds of Honor. What's your affiliation with the organization?
Right now, I'm supposed to be ambassador. So who knows? I'm really not sure quite yet. But we are doing a lot of work with Folds of Honor right now, and I did get the chance to meet them while I was in Nashville, and they were so kind. And like I said, I just have a lot of stuff going on right now, and so just kind of a lot of stuff is up in the air.
Okay, so it's back to me. I always like to ask people, because we're getting ready. Oh, you know what? Okay, so I have two questions. One would be, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. What would you want people to know about you? Like, if you could be like, I hope that after I made this impression on people through my music and through my songs, I would hope that they would think about me.
That I'm a real person and that I enjoy doing what I do. And, I want people to listen to my music, and I want them to know that, wow, this is very emotional. She definitely loves it. So that's what I would want people to know.
Oh, I like your answer. I will let Jen, I know because we're heading into our 15-minute, or I don't know how long we've been, but we have Steven Padilla coming up next. He's running a little bit late, but that's okay. Jen's going to jump in and ask another question.
This is coming from Twitter, from Courtney. She wants to know what you do to warm up your vocals.
Oh, I do, I think they're called lip trills. I do them because when you sing at the top of your range all the time, you kind of have to do them. But sometimes I go to YouTube and I just Google vocal warm-ups, and I just do whatever they tell me to do. And I usually do that for about 10 minutes before I sing, and I do it about 2 or 3 times a day. I don't know why, but I do.
Aw. Wait, okay, so here we are. All right, I was reading this because the Twitter was like blowing up there for a second, and everybody's asking some of the similar questions. This guy, okay, so Alana Clark, Courtney Earhart, are these your fans and friends? Because Scott Butts says, Ashliegh Lisset, where do you get your fashion inspiration? I'm obsessed with clothes and have always loved your style.
Oh, well, I really love the way Kate Middleton dresses. I love it. And there's actually a YouTuber that I watch. Her name is Sarah Bell. And so I always I look at the way that she dresses. And I follow a lot of people on Instagram who dress kind of similar, and I just kind of put their pieces together, and I get inspiration off Tumblr. But I definitely love Kate Middleton. I love her a lot.
Aww. Well, we are so happy that you had time to join us. It's been our third birthday with us, our number 3. We're just like 15 years younger than you.
Happy birthday!
No, wait. I can't count. We're 16. You got some years on us.
Oops. I'm not good at math either. It's okay.
And where do you go to school at?
Somewhere near my home.
Oh, okay. Like I meant at college. Like I didn't know. All right, cool. Where we are, thank you so much, Jen. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I just want to ask quickly, what are you doing at CMA Fest this year?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I actually have that sitting right here. I'm performing on several stages. I will be performing on, I believe this is Wednesday. I'll be on the Highway Fine stage. On Thursday, National Visitors and Convention Center. And I will be on the Hard Rock stage. So I'll be doing signings, and then I'll be performing. So I'm really excited to be at CMA.
Yay, hopefully we'll get to run by somewhere and see you at CMA Fest. Can't wait. Ashliegh, thank you so much. TGIF to you. And again, thank you for stopping by. How can people keep up with you?
On Twitter and Facebook. I'm always on Twitter. I always tweet. So I would suggest that people just tweet me because I respond to everybody all the time.
and it's Ashliegh Lisset, ASHLIEGHLISSET. Oh yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Good, huh? I did good.
Yeah, you did.
I probably I'm gonna use your name as a tongue twister from now on. Thank you so much, Ashliegh Lisset. Expecting big, great, wonderful things out of you. Thank you. And Stephen Padilla up next, and then after that, Two Story Road, Audra McLaughlin. Thank you. Thank you. All right.